Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, as expected, not quite as hot. Partly cloudy skies and scattered storms this afternoon. Our chief videographer and photojournalist Justin Terro getting this shot in the Iota area this afternoon. Few showers around there late this afternoon, but activity already beginning to wind down. But we do expect better rain chances on the way as we get into tomorrow and certainly as we get into the weekend. And once they're here to stay for about a week. So let's take a look at the big picture, especially with respect to the water vapor imagery. We see high pressure over toward the east coast. We have this tropical moisture conduit that extends all the way down into the Pacific, where there's a tropical depression here in the western portions of Mexico. And it looks like a frontal boundary here is going to be a slow mover. So some heavy rains on tap for portions of Texas and into Oklahoma, especially as we get into tomorrow and the day after that. So some heavy rains there. Meanwhile, for us, that ridge is far enough away that we have that tropical moisture starting to come in even from the west and the Pacific and the Gulf of Mexico. So today scattered storms, tomorrow more scattered storms, and they'll be a little bit more numerous as we go deeper into the weekend. This is the action what we saw today. We go to Power Doppler HD, the local radars. Things have really quieted down across much of the area. We were tracking some pretty hefty showers and thunder showers across Acadia Parish into Evangeline Parish, but now just seeing a few sprinkles up around the Eunice area. That's about it locally. Farther to the east, scattered storms from Baton Rouge on down to just north of Morgan City into lower St. Martin Parish. This activity will probably stay going for a couple of more hours, and we might see one or two cells slip into Acadiana later on this evening, but rain chances for the most part going down. So big picture as we take a look at the tropics, we have this depression here by western Mexico. Again, that moisture traveling across Mexico, heading for Texas and into Oklahoma with that frontal boundary. Pretty active weather in Central America, but if anything develops, that's going to be over toward the Pacific. No other concerns locally, but as we go out into the Atlantic, we have 1, 2, 3 disturbances and one coming off the African coast that we're keeping an eye on. The Hurricane Center thinking 20% chance of the next 5 days of something coming off the African coast, so we'll watch that. This little disturbance down here is not doing much, so down to a 10% chance of development, and it'll be running into that dusty air that we've talked about over the last several days. Upper level low here may dip down and develop over the next 5 days, but not a concern of ours. And then this system has about a 20% chance of developing. It's over by Bermuda, and it's actually kind of a leftover mid-level circulation from Florence when it got caught up in a frontal boundary a few days ago. So we'll watch that, but if this were to develop, it would drop to the south and west and then eventually head off to the west. Hopefully the Carolinas don't have to worry about this system right now. Just a 20% chance of developing, but as we head into early October, it looks like the tropics are going to heat up, especially across portions of the Northwest Caribbean. We'll keep an eye on that, and certainly as we go into the eastern Pacific. So these will be the areas that we watch, even though we might have a chance of a front or two down the line. Here's the GFS model as promised. We get into Saturday, pretty good rain chances, much the same for Sunday. Then we get into next week, still on and off rain chances. One front comes in, it kind of runs out of gas. This is just the GFS model. The European model saying, hey, no fronts over the next 10 days, but we'll go with a wish cast here, and then maybe a secondary front trying to make it down to the Gulf Coast as we go into the following weekend, but it's going to be a dirty front with lingering clouds and maybe some rain chances. Hard to tell right now, but we're cautiously optimistic we might see some at least cooler air going into next weekend. It's not going to be cool, it's just going to be not as hot. So overnight tonight through tomorrow morning, generally fair skies. We'll see showers and thunder showers popping up late morning, early afternoon. Notice there's going to be a little bit more activity tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening, and then we head into Saturday. Should be a quiet start to the day, but we will see a better scattering of showers and storms for the afternoon hours. So showers ending across the area, fair skies, 76 your low tonight. Then for tomorrow, up to 90 for a high, so not as hot with that better chance of storms. About a 50-50 proposition of getting wet. That's not a cop-out. Just half of us will have some wetness in the gardens and on the lawns. Much of the same Saturday, Sunday. 50 to 60%, and that's where we stay through next Thursday at least, and hopefully not quite as hot and not quite as humid as we go into the following weekend, but still nebulous on trying to predict that first fall cool front with European model backing off. It's been on and off. The GFS has been more consistent, so we'll go with that, and that's got a better solution for us.
Only Mother Nature knows.
Yeah,
Thanks, Rob.
We need the break. Thanks, Rob. Still ahead tonight on KATC.